Hello and welcome to a very overdue book haul. I'm going to be talking about all of the books I got in the last couple months of 2025. Most of these books I did get for Christmas, so thank you to anyone who got me a book. I really appreciate it. But I have, I think, 24 books to talk to you all about, so let's just jump right in. Oh, but first, if I have read any of these books already, I will have a link in the description and in the cards to videos I've talked about them if you want to hear my thoughts on them and stuff. But yeah, let's just get into all these books. Okay, so first I have to talk about this special edition I got of Children of Time. This is one of my all-time favorite sci-fi series, and they came out with this special edition, and I am in love with it. It is so gorgeous. It is this beautiful cloth-bound book with these beautiful bright sprayed edges. I absolutely love it so much. It is of course signed by the author as well, and yeah, I'm just so excited to have this beautiful, stunning edition. I want to say it was the 10-year anniversary of this book, if I'm remembering it right, and that's why they did this special edition, but I just absolutely love it so much. I think it's gorgeous. And now it just gets to sit on my shelf with the other ones in the series. And I know book 4 is coming out, I believe, in March, and I'm so excited for it. But continuing on with the special editions I got the Owlcrate set of What Moves the Dead, What Feast at Night, and What Stalks the Deep. I just recently read this one, but I absolutely love this series. So let me go ahead and show you guys what they all look like, because they have some gorgeous illustrations in them. So What Moves the Dead has this beautiful, creepy cover, these sprayed edges. The inside of the dust jacket looks like this, and the hardback looks like this. I think these are such stunning additions, and they have such creepy end papers to them. It is so fitting to the book. I love this one. This is definitely my favorite in the series. I've reread it so many times. It is just such a good horror novella. Also, sorry if you can hear my cat running around the house. She is having the time of her life running around playing with her toys, but sorry if you can hear her in the background. What Feast at Night looks like this with these sprayed edges. This is the inside of the dust jacket. This is the hardcover of the book, with, again, the very creepy end papers. I think this artwork is fantastic for what these books are. And then book number 3, What Stalks the Deep. The inside of the dust jacket looks like this. This is the front of the hardback with, of course, the creepy end papers. And all of them are signed by the author. Okay, but that's it for the big, special edition books that I got. Let's move on to the rest of them. Hour of the Pumpkin Queen. It does have these gorgeous sprayed edges. This is actually book 2 in the series, and I have read this one and I did not like it. I just didn't think there needed to really be a sequel to the story, and also the author changed for continuing the series, which I also wasn't a big fan of this author's writing style, so yeah. Everyone's Seen My Tits is a collection of feminist essays, and this one was sent to me by the publisher, so thank you to them. Velocity Weapon is the start of a sci-fi series, and it is one I put on my January TBR, and I'm really hoping to get to it this month. I haven't started or anything yet, but it is one that I really want to get to. And the same goes to Katabasis by R.F. Kuang. I absolutely adore everything by R.F. Kuang, and I really want to read this one. It was on my December TBR and I just never got around to it. And it is a thicker book. I know this is one of her most academic books that she has written, so I am a little intimidated, but I know I'm going to love this one, so yeah, I am excited to have a copy of this one. Move, Think, Rest is a self-help book, and this one was also sent to me by the publisher, so again, thank you to them. But I actually didn't really care for this one too much. I'm a very hard sell on self-help books in general, but this one I just didn't feel like I got enough out of it. I feel like the first chapter kind of summarizes everything you need to know, and everything else in this book is kind of repetitive, but I do understand what the author is saying, so yeah, I don't know. I gave this one 2 stars. Fevered Star by Rebecca Roanhorse. I absolutely love the series. This is book 2. Book 1 is Black Sun, and it is a fantasy series. that I absolutely love. I didn't love this one as much as Black Sun, but it is still really good. I think I gave this one 4 stars. Quicksilver by Callie Hart. My copy has these silver sprayed edges, which I think is so pretty, but I actually wasn't that big of a fan of this book. I'm probably posting this video before my December wrap-up, but I will talk about this one more in my December wrap-up, but I gave this one like a 2.5 star. Now that we're like halfway through January, I will say that this book is quite forgettable and I would probably lower my rating. But yeah, I did buddy read this one with my friend. By Broken Blades, my copy has these gorgeous sprayed edges. I am really excited to get to this one. This is the last book I actually picked up inside of a bookstore, and for 2026 I am trying to go on a book buying ban and not buy any more books because I do have over 100 books on my TBR that I have not read yet. So yeah, this is the last book that I actually went to a bookstore and picked up, but I am really excited to get to it. Shield of Sparrow, I do need to get this ugly sticker off of it. But this one I have seen so many people talking about recently and like hyping up, so I'm really excited to get to it. I believe this is Daphne Perry's like first sort of romantasy book, so I'm really excited to see how that goes. I don't think I've read anything else by this author, but I do know she is a very like popular author. So yeah, I am excited to give this one a try. Abbadon's Gate is book 3 in the Expanse series, and I love the first 2 books in the series and I cannot wait to continue on with them. I have been looking for book 3 every time I go into a bookstore and they're always out of it for whatever reason. Like they always have like 4, 5, 6, I think there's 9 in the series, but yeah, this one I had so much trouble finding, and so when I did find it, I had to, of course, get a copy, but I am excited to continue on with this series, and that kind of is one of my like reading plans for 2026 is to finish this entire series. ZomRomCom by Olivia Dade is a paranormal romance book set in the zombie apocalypse. I did read this one and I really disliked it. I believe I talked about this one in my November wrap-up, but I think I gave this one like 2 stars. It definitely was a letdown for me. I now have the full collection of the series and I have read all of them. Wildcard is by far my favorite in the series. I gave this one 5 stars. Definitely one of the best romances that I read in 2025. Wildside I gave 3 stars. In my opinion, this was the most emotional out of the series. However, I didn't really feel the romance all that much, so this was just a solid 3-star read. And then Wild Eyes I did give 4 stars. People Watching took the place as my absolute favorite romance that I read in 2025. It was obviously a 5-star read, but this book made me cry. It made me so happy. I absolutely love this book. It is a bit of a hard-hitting romance, but I did really love it. The Holiday Swap is one you will see me talk about in my December wrap-up, but I really didn't like this book. I felt like it was very cliche, and the things that happened I feel like should have had more consequence. So yeah, again, I'll talk about this more in my December wrap-up, but it was not a favorite of mine. The Defender by Anna Huang. I absolutely adored this book. I love this sports series. I don't remember when book 3 comes out, but I know it comes out in 2026 and I am so excited for it. It's called The Keeper, but this one was so good. This one is about the captain of the football team dating the coach's daughter and this like sort of forced proximity. I love these characters' banter. It is just so good. Also, my copy does have the artwork inside of it and I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan is one that I have heard so many great things about. I cannot wait to read this one. I know that this one is like an emotional second chance romance, so I'm really excited to get to it. Next we have Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This is book 2 in the series. I don't actually know what the series is called, but they're like these vampire or werewolf paranormal romances. This one is between 2 werewolves and I honestly did not enjoy this one as much as book 1. Book 1 is Bride, but I do understand why so many people like this book. I want to say I gave it like 3 stars, maybe 3.5. Like it was still really good. I think Ali Hazelwood is a phenomenal writer, but this story just wasn't my favorite. And then the last book I have to talk about for this book haul is Terror at the Gates. This one I did do for an entire reading vlog of just reading this book. I did get it in a blind date with a book. I did end up giving it like a solid 3 stars, but my copy is autographed by the author, which is really nice. I do like this edition of it, but I don't think I will continue on in the series, even though like I love the world and the world building. I just don't think I care enough about the plot or the characters to really continue. But those are all of the books I got at the end of 2025. I believe that was like October to December is when I had acquired all of these books. Again, most of them I did get for Christmas, but I feel like I did a really good job of reading all of the books that I got and like keeping up pretty much with my TBR, because that was a big goal of mine for 2025, and of course going into 2026 I do still want to focus on reading down my TBR. But I feel like I read the majority of these books, and I'm excited about the rest of the ones that I haven't yet read, and I do plan on reading all of them very soon. But definitely let me know in the comments what books you've recently gotten, what books you're excited for. Is there any book that I hauled that you think I should definitely prioritize reading? Because I would definitely love to know. But thank you guys for making it this far into the video. If you did, leave me the little like book stack emoji since I hold so many books. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!